certain metals required for the technological development and future advancement of Industriville. And while my mine has been relatively successful at gaining me access to those metals, I'm having to go deeper and deeper into the mines, creating more and more new mine shafts into increasingly uncharted territory. And it's becoming a bit difficult, especially with certain metals like gold that just aren't that common to begin with. Fortunately, I've come up with a solution. Before you ask, yes, my memory is failing me a little bit. I did make a attempt with some other mechanism than what I'm using here. It, did not work as desired, so I had to abandon it and redo it, and this is what I've got. You can actually see the remnants of my first attempt here as these autonomous activators. But first things first, let's get some energy. And let's start by setting up these 5 spots with energies. I've taken the liberty of laying conduit down, energy conduits below the floor here, and item conduits embedded into the ceiling. And now, let's see here. So I need the input on the bottom and the output on the top, which is the exact opposite of what I've had these configured for. So let's go ahead and fix all of those. There we go. Alright. Now, the next step is I'm going to go ahead and actually bring the ore berries out, but I'm also going to go ahead and set up some redstone torches. And also, I brought some stone brick slabs, which I will need, now that I think about it. So, first things first, I'm actually going to go ahead and set this up here, remove that torch. And this is going to be for iron ore berries. There we go. And you can already see they're starting to grow a little bit. And I know I have more iron ore berry bushes than I have spaces for them. And that's fine. Of course, I now realize I've forgotten something, but I can take care of that later. Alright, step 2, I think, is going to be... let's go tin for the second one. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and lay out 3 rows and about a half of this, because that's all the ore berry bushes I have of tin at the moment. And because this is going to be a very dark room, I'm actually going to go ahead and lay down these half slabs here so that enemies can't use this room as a spawning platform. That's why I'm setting up the redstone torches. Well, they're so I'm not completely blind when I'm in here. Of course, it looks like the energy cells do give off a little bit of light. I may not need the redstone torches, but better to have and not need than to need and not have. Alright, next up is going to be gold. So let's lay it down this towards the back here. And fill the rest of this square with stone brick slabs. There we go. Number 4 is going to be copper, which I will place here. Alright, so it looks like that's dark enough that I can place it, though I fear not dark enough to actually be able to grow the oreberry bushes. But that's fine. That will have to do for now. Alright. And finally, the last row is for aluminum. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that torch there. Let me think. I think I want torches there, and actually, there would be better. Embedded into the wall as opposed to having the torch protrude out of the wall. Alright, let's go ahead and lay down the rest of the aluminum oreberry bushes. There we go. And let's finish these off with some stone slabs, or some stone brick slabs rather. And I also brought, right, I already brought the harvesters out of this bag. Alright. Alright, yeah, so it looks like they face away. Actually, I was right to bring the redstone torches because it looks like the harvesters actually block, for the most part, the light from the energy cells. Good to know. Like I said, for the most part. It's not 100%, but it's substantial. And now, I've come to realize I forgot something. I mean, yes, these have plenty of energy. I don't know offhand if they will produce sludge or not. But I'm not sure I should worry about that. What I can do is have the harvesters empty into these item ducts. And it will certainly be worth a test to make sure that that will work properly. If I need a chest, I need a chest. And I seem to have missed a piece there. Let's fix that up. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. So that's this setup almost complete, except that I need some upgrades. Because those harvesters, by default, will only harvest a 3x3 in front of them. I need them to harvest the entire platform that's in front of them, and those platforms are 7 blocks by 7 blocks. So an upgrade is required. So let's make our way back to the workshop. And let's make sure we're clear on the kind of upgrade we need. It would appear to be the tin upgrades. So we need 5 of these, so 10 redstone. 5 gold nuggets. There we go. Alright, what's the rest of the recipe? Alright. 15 raw plastic and 15 tin. So let's get our tin. And let me see if I have any raw plastic anywhere. Oh, luckily for me, I indeed do have raw plastic. Excellent. So let's go ahead and lay out the plastic, the tin, the redstone, and the gold. And I'm also going to go ahead and put up the rest of the iron ore berries. I have no place to put them, so I have no further use for them either. So, back into the mines. Actually, there is a tool I could really use that I should probably bring with me. See, I think I have it in the storehouse. Yes, I do. It is the watering can. So now we are back to the mines. Why build this in the mines? Well, this is basically raw resources. This is basically metal that we're getting out of these oreberry bushes, and also they take up a fair bit of space. And I didn't really want to build something on the surface because I wasn't sure I'd have space for it. I wasn't sure I could fit it within my plans for Industriville. So Instead, we go underground. Now I'm going to use the watering can on these oreberry bushes. That should help them grow a bit. And with these copper oreberry bushes, I really want here. Yes, there we go. 2 copper oreberries. Now I think I want to go back here a little bit for the tin, just so that I don't get the harvester in action. I don't want the harvester running just yet. Alright, can I get some? There we go. There's the oreberry I want for tin. How about iron? And I know it's not very bright in here. The darkness is what these oreberry bushes require, so I can't really light it up. Now, can I get an oreberry out of this? There's the oreberry we're looking for. Excellent. Gold. Any hope of an oreberry? Perfect. Well, that was easy enough. Now let's go to the aluminum. And let's see if we can get an oreberry out of the aluminum. We should be able to, I would think. For too much longer. Hopefully. There it is. Alright. And now, before I actually set the harvesters to start working, I need to go over here. You see, the item duct I have is going up that way. It's running across, and then it's actually going up over to here. And I've actually set up these 5 redstone furnaces, and they're set up to input off the top and output out of the back. 5 types of oreberry bushes, 5 furnaces. So, obviously, 1 type of oreberry per furnace. Iron, copper, tin, aluminum, and gold. And now, I think I should see if I can get these to grow a little bit more. It's not a given that these ones over here will grow just because it is so close to the well-lit door over there. Okay, so I got some more berries there. Yeah. So let's get these growing up a bit further. Yeah, that will do for now. Alright. And now once I put in the upgrade in that furnace, it will start harvesting the ore berries. So I'm going to go ahead and put upgrades in all 5 of these harvesters so that they will start harvesting the ore berries. And then let's keep an eye on our furnaces here, because we should, after some time, see some ore berries make their way into the furnaces. And as you can see, we've got some ore berries. Well, we got 1 anyway. Let's see if we can catch the next one. Kind of like watching a pot on the stove, isn't it? Waiting for it to boil and not sure if it ever will. Wait, there's one here. There we go. There's our aluminum, and it is being turned into aluminum nuggets. Interesting. Alright, well, we're getting pretty brief spurts out of there, which I suppose should not be surprising, because that's what we're getting out of our harvesters, is brief spurts of metal. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw the ore berries I've got into the furnaces, smelt them up, and add them into the storage system. That's right. That line goes all the way that way, all the way up, and then around into the storehouse. And let me show you from the access area where that pipe ends up. Let me eat a little bit first here. There is that old water tower. It's of no further use. It needs to come down. I haven't gotten around to that yet. But as you can see, we're getting nuggets in here. And this is the other end of it. And actually, I've actually taken the liberty of digging this shaft down quite a ways to have an access. And it's behind this wall. And let me see if I can uncover it. There it is. There it is. There is the pipe. It goes that way, down, across, and then from here it goes up and goes into these compacting drawers here. And after a while, this should get me a reasonable amount of these 5 metals. So now with a better supply of metals, I can actually, hopefully anyway, get started on the next stage of Industriville transportation.